it's Kirsten, and this video is about getting back up from the low points in your life. I want to dedicate this video to my brother Bama because he's having trouble. He's really, really low, and it's really, really sad. And especially, it's really sad when you can't do anything about them being low. Because you know that if you try to make them happy, they'll just get mad at you, and then they'll be more upset because they think that you're trying to do something to make them happy, and I don't know. But, I know when I was low, all I wanted to do was be left alone. Which is maybe one of the worst things, is to be left alone. Because I think my brother has tried to commit suicide. I didn't know about it, because nobody tells me anything. But, when I was low, when I had the low point in my life, we all have our low points, but this was my low point, like the lowest I've ever been. It was after my father had died. And it was Valentine's Day. I took 3 push pins into my arm. Push pins are little, very, very small. It didn't do any damage, really. It just made it bleed and left a scar. But they're like, you use them to stick paper to a bulletin board. They're kind of harmless. Available at any office store. If I had one around here, I would show you. But no, they're really not that scary. Unlike some people use knives and razors and all that kind of jazz. But I took the most common way out. Just stab something into my skin. Try and get the feelings out that way, I guess. But I have long since stopped. Trust me, after that, I was not left alone for 3 days. I had to sleep in my mom's room. I mean, not 3 days. 3 weeks, actually. My sister was a little less. I want to stay with her and make sure she's safe. Whew, goodness. Sorry, I am so tired. But, you know, it's hard when you're at a low point in your life, and all you want to do is just die. Don't want to feel it anymore. You know? Just don't want to feel those feelings anymore. And it's hard to feel those, but I'm glad. Like 4 years later, I'm glad I felt those things. I'm glad that I felt the low point because I couldn't tell how high I was until I hit my low point. And I don't mean high like, yeah, dude, I'm so high. I mean like I'm doing good. Like, life is great. You know, I couldn't have those points in my life because I didn't know what low was until I had my low point, and I had to build myself back up. But for sure, I'm just glad. I'm just glad I have risen above those feelings. If you're at a low point in your life, just remember that there are people out there that love you. There are. You may not even know them yet. In fact, it wasn't until I surpassed my low point that I met the best friends that I've had. I went to college. I switched high schools. I did the high school first and then went to college. But I've met the best friends I've ever had. And I lost old ones. I mean, they're kind of up and down in my life. Like, they're always there, but they come in. Like, I hang out with them, and then I don't hang out with them for months, and then I hang out with them again. And then, but we never lose loving each other. That's the great thing about friends, right? Is that you always love each other. But, it's okay. People care about you. My brother, today, he kept repeating that he's worthless, he's worthless, he's worthless. And I had to keep telling him, you are not worthless. Because nobody is worthless. Everyone has a point and purpose. You may not even know it yet. I don't even know mine. I mean, I like to write and make a difference. I mean, I make a difference in little ways. I get paid for it, too. Donating plasma. I still have a little bruise from it, too. But it's a bruise from donating plasma. How it got all the way over here when this is where they donate for you, don't know. But, I get paid a little bit. For donating plasma, and that goes towards putting in medicine to help people get better. And that's how I make my little difference. And I want to make a difference in bigger ways, but I need, time to do that. It's going to be hard to surpass those feelings. But, you are worth it. You're totally worth it. I don't even know you people, and I know that there's something wonderful in each and every one of you. Even if you're a drug dealer. Not that I have anything against drug dealers, I'm just saying, some people think, drug dealers are terrible. There's a wonderful thing in every drug dealer. There's a wonderful thing about every person. I'm not going to go through more, because the next thing I thought after drug dealer was murderer, and I'm like, no, I don't want to think about talking to a murderer. Not that I have anything against murderers, oh gosh. My point is, you are a special person, and no one can tell you otherwise, because they don't know. They don't know, maybe you're going to grow up, or maybe you're already grown, and you're going to meet someone, or you're going to get with someone in a terrible one-night stand, and you're going to have a baby from that one-night stand, and that baby is going to grow up to be a doctor that, through hard work and perseverance, should cure cancer. You would have made that child that cured cancer. Or you could just be the father or mother of a child that grows up to have children, and those children grow up to have those children, and you gain a family. You make a family. You know, you could say hello to a person who was going to commit suicide that night. You could say hello and how are you and you're looking beautiful today, and they won't. And then they will take your, kind of like the movie Pass It On. Anybody seen that? It's got the kid from, oh gosh, he plays in a lot of movies, but I know him mostly from Secondhand Lions, but he was younger then. He plays the kid of a mother who drinks, I think. His mother drinks. His dad is druggy drinker, and he goes into school, and his school's terrible. Terrible violence everywhere. Kids having guns and knives in school. And he's in elementary, so that's really bad. But he comes up with this thing where you have to do nice things for 3 people. Or maybe it's 3 nice things for 3 people. And then those 3 people have to do 3 more things that are nice for 3 more people. And because of what he did, it all came back to that kid. Like, it all came back to him. He was having a hard time figuring out who his 3rd friend should be, because he did a nice thing for his mother, and then his teacher, and then he was having a hard time figuring out who his 3rd person should be, and he got shanked. Well, not shanked, but he got stabbed by a kid while he was trying to help his friend. His friend, which was just another kid in the class, because he didn't really have any friends. But, he was just trying to help this other kid, and so he got stabbed, and little did he know that his mother had been, like, helping, because, like, he did something nice for her, and then she did something nice for her mother, I think, and then she did something nice for this guy. I think she helped him get away while he was stealing something, but then he helped out this little girl. Like, he had like a knife wound or like a bullet hole or something, and this rich guy's daughter was dying of an asthma attack, and he would held the hospital people at gunpoint to help her. He was like waving his gun around. He was like, help her first. It was so funny. That was like my favorite part in the whole movie. But and then he told him about this whole pass it on thing, and then he gave this reporter guy a car, gave him a brand new car, and he's like, it's all part of this pass it on thing. And he found the guy, and then he found the woman, and then he found the mother, and he tried to talk to the kid, but the kid was like, he died, like, that day after doing a little interview. So cute! Oh, I, like, cried. The end of the movie, you cry if you have a soul. You will cry if you have a soul. But, it's all about those feelings are just that. Those down feelings that make you want to kill yourself, feelings, that's all they are. Nothing to do with reality. It may be your reality. You know, your reality is you're feeling worthless. It may be that. But you know what? The hell with it. You are a wonderful person, and you deserve to feel happy, not down. know if this video is making any sense whatsoever, and I don't know if it's making you feel better, but it's definitely making me feel better. I think that's what I'm just trying to do, is help myself feel better. I want to help myself feel better, and I want to help you feel better. Leave a comment below if you really want to. I'd like to know how you got over your low point. I mean, you know, you had a low point. How did you get back up? I want to know. I really care. I really want to know, actually. I really do. Just random people out on the internet. Comment below. I want to hear it. I want to hear all of your yay stories. This is happy stuff. Happy. Click the big thumbs up button if you thought I was great at trying to explain how to boost your feelings back up. I have no idea. Or, you know, like if you can sympathize with me being tired. And subscribe, because I will be making new videos every Monday and Friday. So, yeah. I hope everybody has a happy weekend and a wonderful rest of your Friday, or whatever day it is when you watch this. Bye.